Today, the Laredo Independent School District has the distinct pleasure of honoring Judge George P. Kazen, a 3-year veteran of the United States Air Force. Judge Kazen was born and raised in Laredo, Texas. He graduated with highest honors and with the highest grade point average of any graduate at the University of Texas at Austin class of 1960. And then he also earned his law degree at the University of Texas School of Law. Upon graduation from law school at age 21, he entered active duty and was commissioned a second lieutenant.
At that time, we were pretty much at war. You either joined or you got drafted. And so, my parents, my older brother had already joined the ROTC, but my parents, they're parents, and they wanted to see if we maybe instead of getting drafted, and there was a lot of warfare, a lot of deaths all over the place, and going into the service, and so my family said, well, if you're going to do that, with your record and all that, why don't you try to be an officer and see how that'll work? And so you go to JAG.
He was designated as a Judge Advocate General Officer and subsequently made Director of Military Justice at Lincoln Air Force Base in Nebraska. During his time in the Air Force, Judge Kazen was part of the Strategic Air Command.
Back then, in the Air Force, the big thing was bombing. The whole thing was between us and the Russians about bombing, and so we were in the Strategic Air Command. That was our command. We weren't troops, on the ground. We were part of the big Air Force, the big airplanes that take atomic bombs all over the place and drop them on the Russians if we have to,
Judge Kazen was released from active duty in 1965 with the rank of captain and became a partner in the law firm Mann, Castillon, Freed & Kazen. He received his first appointment to the bench in 1979, and he has dedicated the last 40 years of his life as a judge. Together with his wife, Barbara Kazen, he also dedicated much of that time helping out the community of Laredo. He shares with us their motivation for helping people.
I don't know, you just do it, you grow up and you get, whether it's through law school or whether it's through whatever, you see that there are people that need help and you can do something to help out, and so I ended up in various civic activities and to do stuff to help people. I just did what I think you're supposed to do with life. You're supposed to use the talent that God gives you.
Something else that has been very important to Judge Kazen throughout his life is his family.
Well, the family is your family. You try to raise a good family. You try to help them. And I always, like any father would be, I try to raise my kids good. You want your kids to go to school, have religious beliefs, to improve life, and help them if whatever they need, so that one day you can say, well, that's my son, As I have some children that I'm very, very, very happy about and very proud about, and I think I've had a good role in helping them grow, and I think that's what we're here for.
Thank you, Judge George P. Kazen. LISD salutes you for your service to our country and to the city of Laredo.